I will now call the tax day, April 15th, 2018, Blue Springs City Council meeting to order. Before we stand and observe a moment of silence, we will have Troop 1175 from Timothy Lutheran lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Tonight we have two council agendas, and what we'll do is we'll conclude the first one. We'll take about a 5-minute recess, and then we'll go to the second agenda. I'm thankful to have Troop 1175 here tonight because now with them we have a packed house. And I think you've been instructed on what to do. You will come up closer, and when I turn around and look at you, you will start the pledge. So who's the leader of the pack? Among you all, do you have a leader among you all? You're the leader. So you're going to make sure everybody start on cue once I turn around and look at you, right? So I know where to look. All right. Let us stand, observe a moment of silence, and Troop 1175 will lead us in the pledge. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Troop. Appreciate you coming tonight, and come back and see us again, okay? You did good. Next, we have the consent agenda. Unless there are items that need to be pulled, I accept a motion for approval.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levisay?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously.
Next, we have a public hearing on a vacation of a water line easement at Daniel Young Elementary School.
Mayor, the city has the following exhibit to enter into the record. City Council information form with staff report, site location maps, vacation map, affidavit of publication in the Examiner on March 23, 2019, application with attachments, 185-foot notification map, names and addresses of property owners within 185 feet of the site, copy of said letter sent to said property owners, Title IV Land Use Section, Blue Springs Code of Ordinances by reference, and 2014 Comprehensive Plan by reference, and Bill number 4648, vacating the water line easement. This is all we have to offer for the record.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you, Mayor and Council. Before this evening is a request to vacate a 15-foot wide water line easement at Daniel Young Elementary at 505 Southeast Shamrock Lane. The existing easement and water line is located to the west of the existing elementary school building. The Blue Springs School District is proposing a new building addition within the easement, and therefore the easement will need to be vacated. There's an existing water line easement, or existing water line within the easement that will need to be relocated as part of the construction project. The applicant is required to dedicate a new water line easement for the future relocation, which is also on this evening's agenda. That will be routed around the new building addition. No other utilities or private properties are impacted by the requested easement vacation. Public hearing was held by the Planning Commission on April 8th. Both staff and the Planning Commission recommend approval of the vacation request with 3 conditions, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Are there any questions of the council? Seeing none, thank you. So I guess we'll go straight to the public. Is there anyone in the audience like to speak in support of? Support of? Opposition to? Opposition to? Close this public hearing. Who would like to introduce Bill 4648?
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
Okay.
First reading of Bill Number 4648, an ordinance vacating a water line easement located at Daniel Young Elementary School, located at 505 East Shamrock Lane, Blue Springs, Missouri.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Second reading of Bill Number 4648, an ordinance vacating a water line easement located at Daniel Young Elementary School, located at 505 Southeast Shamrock Lane, Blue Springs, Missouri.
Move the bill be approved on second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4807.
Next, we have introduction and reading of Bill 4640.
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
4649.
49.
First reading of Bill Number 4649, an ordinance approving the conveyance of a permanent water line easement from the reorganized school district number 4 of Jackson County, Missouri for Daniel Young Elementary School.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Second reading of Bill Number 4649, an ordinance approving the conveyance of a permanent water line easement from the reorganized school district number 4 of Jackson County, Missouri for Daniel Young Elementary School.
Move the bill be approved on second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4808.
Next, we have a public hearing on a vacation of utility easement located at 104 Southeast Macklin Drive. It was continued from the April 1st, 2019 City Council meeting.
Mayor, the city has the following exhibit to enter into the record. City Council information form with staff report, site location maps, vacation map, affidavit of publication in the Examiner on March 9, 2019, application with attachments, 185-foot notification map, names and addresses of property owners within 185 feet of the site, copy of letters sent to said property owners, Title IV Land Use Section, Blue Springs Code of Ordinances by reference, and 2014 Comprehensive Plan by reference, and Bill Number 4650, vacating the easement. This is all we have to offer for the record.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mayor and Council. For this evening is a request to vacate a 15-foot wide utility easement on Dervet's property at 104 Southeast Magellan Drive, which is Lot 8 of Walnut Street Development Center, second plat. The existing utility easement is located west of Dervet's existing building. Dervet is proposing a new building addition within the easement, which is the purpose of the request. All utilities have responded to the request with no concerns regarding the vacation. The only utility within the easement is a city water line, which will need to be relocated into a new utility easement, which is part of the final plat that is also on this evening's agenda. A public hearing was held by the Planning Commission on March 25th. Both staff and the Planning Commission recommend approval of vacation request with 4 conditions, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Are there any questions on the matter? Seeing none, thank you. Go to the public. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to speak in support of? Support of? Opposition to? Opposition to? Closes public hearing. We would like to introduce Bill 4650.
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
First reading of Bill Number 4650, an ordinance vacating a 15-foot utility easement located along the east boundary of Lot 8 of Walnut Street Development Center, second plat in Blue Springs, Jackson County, Missouri.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Second reading of Bill Number 4650, an ordinance vacating a 15-foot utility easement located along the east boundary of Lot 8 of Walnut Street Development Center, second plat in Blue Springs, Jackson County, Missouri.
Move the bill be approved on its second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4809.
Next, we have introduction and reading of Bill 4651.
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
Okay.
First reading of Bill Number 4651, an ordinance approving the final plat for Walnut Street Development Center, third plat.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Second reading of Bill Number 4651, an ordinance approving the final plat for Walnut Street Development Center, third plat.
Move the bill be approved on its second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Second?
Second.
Discussion?
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4810.
Next, we have introduction and reading of Bill 4652.
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
First reading of bill number 4652, an ordinance approving the final plat for Tiller Estates.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Second,
Second.
discussion, roll call.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Second reading of bill number 4652, an ordinance approving the final plat for Tiller Estates.
Move the bill be approved on second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Second, discussion, roll call.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4811.
Next is introduction and reading of Bill 4653.
I'll introduce it, Your Honor.
First reading of bill number 4653, an ordinance updating the Blue Springs Home Rule Charter to implement changes approved by the voters of the city of Blue Springs, Missouri in a general municipal election held on April 2, 2019.
Move the bill be approved on its first reading and proceed with the second.
Is there a second,
Second.
discussion, roll call.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously. Second reading of bill number 4653, an ordinance updating the Blue Springs Home Rule Charter to implement changes approved by the voters of the city of Blue Springs, Missouri in a general municipal election held on April 2, 2019.
Move the bill be approved on second reading, given the appropriate ordinance number.
Is there a second,
Second.
discussion, roll call.
Councilman Kaler?
Aye.
Councilman Levesey?
Aye.
Councilman Fowler?
Aye.
Councilman Carter?
Aye.
Councilman Edmondson?
Aye.
Councilman Culpepper?
Aye.
Mayor Ross?
Aye.
Carried unanimously, given ordinance number 4812.
That brings to mayoral announcements. There are two employees we'd like to recognize tonight. One of them is not here, recovering from vacation, I believe. Dennis Doble has a birthday today, so if he watched this on YouTube, we want him to see that we did wish him happy birthday. Secondly, we have another employee that has been with the city of Blue Springs for 35 years tomorrow. And that's in the presence of our Public Works Director, Chris Sandy. So congratulations, Chris, on 35 years.
He has aged well.
He indeed has. Because I remember him when he was just a child. So that's not saying I've aged. I'm still young. 39 plus shipping and handling, so I'm doing good. Next, we have two council agenda tonight and thoughts to ponder on both. And both of the thoughts to ponder tonight will come from the 16th President of the United States that served from 1861 until his death or assassination in 1865, and it's Abraham Lincoln. The first thought to ponder tonight, quote from Abraham Lincoln is, and I quote, "No man has good enough memory to be a successful liar," end quote. If you want to hear the second one, you got to stay around until the end of the second agenda. Now, Councilman Carter, if you would join me down
Yes, sir.
front.
All right.
And council, if you want to come there and stand down there too, please do. Thank you. Who wants to hold some of this for me? Okay, Councilman Carter, 9 years.
I've
Seems like-
aged as well.
But you've aged gracefully.
Thank you for that.
You bet. We have a proclamation here, and I'm going to read it. A lot of times I don't like to do all the whereases, but I think it's very worthy. So for you to be able to reflect on some of the things you've done, because most times we don't even think about the things we've done. We just do it. But then when you start putting it in writing, then you say, did I do all that? Okay, here we go. Whereas Dale Carter has been serving as a councilman for 9 years and as mayor pro tem on the city council in 2013-2014, and whereas Dale was committed to providing citizens with the opportunity to purchase affordable housing by starting the CDBG First-Time Home Buyers Program. And whereas Dale promoted and campaigned diligently on the public safety tax and 5-year dedicated sales tax with successful voter approval, he was a strong promoter and supporter of business community, providing support to White Oak redevelopment, Woods Chapel corridor redevelopment, and Roanoke road improvements. And whereas Dale supported the initiative to recruit for SEAL Interiors to Blue Springs, which results in investment of $70 million in new manufacturing plant and the creation of 300 new jobs. He also worked closely with the police department to develop the hotel motel tier program to reduce police calls and crime at local hotel motels. And whereas through the position of KFKF, Dale has promoted and been sponsor several years of the 4th of July extravaganza, and he has brought Brew and Chew to downtown Blue Springs. He emceed many city events, including, but not limited to, the National Night Out Crime, EMMC Trivia Night, and EMMC Basketball Shootout.
Yes, I did.
That's kind of a private joke because we had a lot of fun.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. Whereas Dale served on the Park Commission, Development Advisory Commission, Planning Commission, Public Safety Citizens Advisory Board, Public Arts Commission, and Solid Waste Management Commission, and therefore be it resolved that I, Carson Ross, Mayor of the City of Blue Springs, and the City Council take great pleasure in recognizing the significant professional achievements of Dale Carter, and herewith express our sincere gratitude for the invaluable contributions he's made to local government in the state of Missouri, and hereby proclaim April 15th, 2019 as Dale Carter Day in the City of Blue Springs, signed by me and Cheryl Morgan as City Clerk. Congratulations. We ain't done yet. I'm gonna leave this in here so we don't get it all fingerprints on it. We also have a plaque. Dale Carter, District 1 Councilman 2010 to 2018. For your service on the Blue Springs City Council, your dedication has made Blue Springs a city on the move and on the right track. Thank you, Dale, from the City of Blue Springs.
Thank you, Mayor. Representing the folks in District 1 has been one of the highlights of my life. I really have appreciated the privilege of doing that, and all the things that we have done together. And the last 9 years have been incredible, and I know that great things are to come. Sometimes the voters vote for change, and they've done that here, and so I wish Councilman-elect Erickson the best of luck, and I know he's going to do a great job.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to go out. Yes, Chris, you like to?
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, we could do that. Where's my city attorney? We've adopted the charter changes. Now, is that official, or do I have to put affix my signature tomorrow before that becomes official?
They're official.
What did you say?
They are official.
It is official before I put my signature on it? Motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second. I've been waiting to say this. All in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign, motion carries.